absolutely amazing.
How
great
fantastic.
stories. You've got the tartan there.
I'm holding it.
So this was made especially for you.
Yes.
And the colours all represent something.
Yes, well, I don't remember what they represent, but Alan knows all about it. He designed it. I mean, he got it.
Well,
It's
you don't need to remember because I've got them here.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
turmeric yellow is for your other homeland, Australia. Dark blue for its connotations with the Jewish festival Hanukkah. Lilac, colour commonly associated with lesbianism.
I never knew that.
Didn't you?
No. Oh, a lilac lesbian. Oh.
Green to represent the country forest estate that Alan grew up on. Bright yellow, which is Alan's favourite colour. Pale pink to represent your shared lustfulness.
Oh.
How nice is that?
He's a darling boy. He really is. A lovely boy. And we had such fun. What?
Very courteous, you say.
He is. He's courteous and kind because he had to help me in and out of that camper van, which I was supposed to be driving. And then when we got in, we realised that it was a manual. And I can't do manual. I have to have automatic.
Neither can I. I'm with you. We've got a little clip here, and this is him driving you around.
Very distressed.
Lady Gaga.
Isn't it?
Look at this.
The main thing is there's a toilet. That is the key
Yes.
to this. I tell you what.
What?
Maybe I can get in there.
Tell me the hell. Can I touch your bum? Consent.
I want you to. I'm too heavy.
I'm going to go in.
I'm going to sit in the thing.
This is great.
Oh, it's not an automatic.
Uh-oh.
It means you're going to have to drive.
Oh, Miss Miriam, it'll be my honour.
And that loo, you were thrilled about the loo.
It's an essential, darling. It's an essential. Because I can't hold it on, you know, in or up or wherever you hold it. I just have to go when I want to go.
Which is handy having it there. I guess the problem is that at some point it has to be emptied.
Yes. Well, I didn't do the emptying.
Well, that's all right. Who...
That was in my contract.
Did Alan do it?
Alan did the emptying.
Oh, bless him.
Yes.
Well, he is courteous.
He is.
So whereabouts did you go? Well, you obviously went to the tartan factory, but there are other places. I mean, parts of it are very funny, parts of it are really quite emotional, and so there were a couple of places, one each. So your emotional...
my place of emotion really was the Gorbals, which is where my father was born, and where my grandfather tried to make a living, and I found it very touching to go back and see how rough things were. Because, you know, they worked hard and they made it out of the Gorbals, and they went south to the south side of the city, where they all talk like that, you know, rather depressed sounding, actually.
As opposed to...
Well, I think other parts, I can't do other parts. I just know that part. And that's how they sound. That voice is in my head, and I love it. But I found it moving to see how far they had come and how hard they must have worked.
1901 he was there, wasn't he?
Daddy was born in 1899.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's sort of still got that tie to that area. For Alan, he had a really emotional moment because they took him back to his family home. I know from his first book, he's been very open about his upbringing and that there was a lot of abuse in his family home when he was younger.
It was
Some
awful.
extraordinary things. Yeah.
Yes.
And so when he went back to that house, well, to be there must have been really difficult, but he was then offered the opportunity to go inside, which understandably was not something he was ready or didn't want to do.
He really didn't want to. And I'd never seen him quite so vulnerable.
Yeah.
It really, it moved him and hurt him, the memories. And it's wonderful when people are vulnerable, and he does show himself as he really is. He's written about it, by the way, in a wonderful new book called Baggage, which I haven't fully read yet because I've been so intent on my own book.
Yes.
Which is doing very well.
Which is doing fine. But
Congratulations.
his book is lovely too, it really is.
Yeah, he was in talking about it. He spoke very highly of you, in actual fact.
That's nice.
You outed him on this jockstrap. That was.
Well, I never heard of people wearing jockstraps instead of underpants. I thought an underpant was a necessity, but not for Alan. He manages without.
Well, there you get things you learn about each other. And you also gave him some advice when it came to Madonna, that you said you mustn't be frightened of Madonna.
You can't be frightened of Madonna.
Why did he have a fear of Madonna?
I don't know why he would be frightened of Madonna. He's got more talent in his little finger than she's got in her whole body, as far as I'm concerned, anyway.
You said you can't live your life being frightened of Madonna.
And that's absolutely true. You can't.
And so, how does that work in the wider world? Is that so? Be yourself.
Well, Madonna doesn't frighten me, and I don't want anybody to be frightened of anything, particularly Madonna. And I was astonished that somebody with his talent and knowing all the people that he knows, that he would be a little nervous of Madonna. I mean, it's laughable.
So you're not a massive fan of Madonna, but you do like Lady Gaga?
Oh, I think she's fabulous.
Yeah.
She's a great actress.
She is.
A really great actress. I don't know anything about Madonna, except that she was married to somebody who was not a terribly nice person, apparently.
Well, yes, we don't know about that.
I don't know anything about it. No, I've never met her. I don't know anything about her, but she doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
But Lady Gaga, now that's a talent. That's a real talent.
And there she is. And that's the movie where she was playing that role that you first saw and loved her a lot.
Yes, Star is Born.
That's
she was,
it.
Oh, she was fantastic.
Yeah, she really was.
Are you, on the subject of acting, your acting career, are you more Call the Midwives?
I'm going to be in the Christmas special. So I'm very proud to say that.
Yeah.
And you haven't filmed that yet? Have you filmed that yet?
I've filmed that, and I am still the Mother Superior. And don't you forget it.
No, I would not. I would not.
Look at that.
Oh, I felt that then. I felt that. And what about Christmas for you? What are you doing for Christmas? Where will you be?
Heather and I are going to Australia for Christmas.
Oh, lovely. Oh.
No, we're not. What am I talking about? I'm not going to be in Australia for Christmas. I'm going to be there in January. No, because I was just talking about it. No, I'm going to Italy for Christmas.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. To our place
Either
there.
nice. Both of them be nice.
No, I'm very fond of Australia, but I'm not going there till I do my new series there, which is in January, and it's much on my mind because they phoned me this morning.
What's the series? What's she doing?
It's called Australia Unmasked.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's about Australia and what there is there now, because it's different from when I was first there.
Are you going round in a camper van?
I'm going round in the camper van with a
you?
toilet.
With a
yes. And this time I drive it.
So it's an automatic?
It's automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
They made a terrible mistake this time. If the public like the show with Alan and me, and I hope they do, then we will do some more. But possibly we'll get an automatic.
Yeah, that's a must.
So Miriam and Alan, Lost in Scotland, it is absolutely fabulous.
Do watch.
It really is. It's
Tomorrow,
great fun.
9:15 on Channel 4.
Thank you.